हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं? उम्मीद है कि आप सब अच्छे होंगे। हम मोस्ट आस्क्ड बेसिक इकोनॉमिक्स एमसीक्यूज की सीरीज यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं। तो हम अपनी लास्ट 15 वीडियोस में अराउंड 150 क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस कर चुके हैं और हम 2000 प्लस क्वेश्चन करेंगे जैसा कि प्रॉमिस किया था। तो आज 10 क्वेश्चंस और करेंगे। ये सारे एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा यूजफुल है, स्पेशली CUET यूजी की प्रिपरेशन करने वाले स्टूडेंट्स और जो पीजीटी और असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर के एग्ज़ाम के लिए बैठते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, उनके लिए भी। और नेट जेआरएफ के लिए भी ये अराउंड 20 to 30% क्वेश्चन जिसमें से आ सकते हैं। तो देखते हैं आज के हमारे 10 क्वेश्चंस क्या हैं। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज असर्शन रीजन वाला। Assertion is equilibrium is struck when MUX upon PX is equal to MUM, and reason is equilibrium is due to law of diminishing marginal utility. So we have to check whether which one is correct, or both are incorrect, or both are correct, or one of them is correct and one of them is incorrect. So equilibrium is struck when MUX is equal to MUX upon PX is equal to MUN. So this is the right statement actually. Equilibrium is due to law of diminishing marginal utility. This is false. The law of diminishing marginal utility explains why mu declines with consumption, but equilibrium arises from the condition that mu per unit price is equalized across. That is, mu should be equal to the px. So this is not the right option. So our answer is A is right true, but R is false. So right option is 2. Demand means at any given price per unit of time the desired ability and willingness of an individual to purchase goods and services. The desire and willingness of individual for all the goods and services for his standard, the ability of society to purchase all that is on the market at a given period of time, and none of the above. So the right option for this question is option 1. All of them other options are incorrect. In a demand schedule, quantity demanded varies directly with price, varies inversely with price, varies proportionately with price. None of the above. So the right answer for this varies inversely. Which of the following does not influence the individual demand for a product? Price of the product, price of close substitute, state of production technology, change in climatic condition. Price of the product influences consumers individual demand. Price of close substitute also influences, and change in climatic conditions always will always influence the individual demand for a product, but state of production technology will never or will not influence the individual demand for a product. A demand is elastic when change in price does not change the demand. Change in fashion causes a great change in demand. Change in income causes a change in demand. A small change in price causes a big change in quantity demanded. Just this is the right option. A small change in price causes a big change in quantity demanded. Next question is unitary elastic demand. Unitary elasticity of demand is equal to 1, greater than 1, equal to 0, less than 1. So unitary elasticity of demand will be equal to 1. An income demand curve for an inferior commodity slopes horizontal, vertical, upward to the right, downward to the right. So it will be downward to the right. In case of given goods like bajra, a fall in its price tend to reduce the demand, increase the demand. Demand will remain constant. None of the in case of given good, this is the exception of the law of demand, which says other things keeping constant. When there is a decrease in price, there will be always an increase in the demand of that commodity. So this is the case of given good, which is an exception of demand law. So when its price will fall, the demand will not increase. So it will reduce the demand. So the right answer for this question is option 1. Which of the following pairs of commodities is an example of substitute goods? Substitute goods are those goods which can be substituted for the use of another. Coffee and milk are the complementary goods. Diamond and cow are unrelated goods. Pen and ink are complementary good again, so these are not the substitute goods. Mustard oil and coconut oil are the substitute goods. Both of these goods can be used for each other or in place of each other. Demand for electricity is elastic because it is very expensive. It has alternative uses. It has a number of close substitutes. None of the above. This was the last question for today's video. Demand for electricity is elastic because it has alternative uses. So it has a number of close substitute. No, none of the above is also incorrect. तो द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन टू। सो गाइज आप बताएं हमें आपको ये सीरीज कैसी लग रही है, लाइक करें, शेयर करें, कमेंट करें, और आप बताएं कि आपका स्कोर किस कैटेगरी में फॉल कर रहा है, ए वाली में जिसमें 8 नंबर आपके आ रहे हैं, या ए प्लस वाली में जिसमें 9 क्वेश्चन सही हो रहे हैं, या ए प्लस प्लस जिसमें 10 आउट ऑफ 10 क्वेश्चन आपके सही हो रहे हैं। अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट है जिसके इन क्वेश्चंस में से 8 से कम क्वेश्चन सही हो रहे हैं, तो उसको अपनी तैयारी को बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतर करने की ज़रूरत है और वो इन क्वेश्चंस को मास्टर ज़रूर कर ले, क्योंकि हर एक इकोनॉमिक्स के एमसीक्यू वाले जितने भी एग्जाम होते हैं उसमें ये क्वेश्चंस आपको देखने को मिल जाएंगे। तो आप अपने बेसिक कंसेप्ट को और जितने भी बेसिक एमसीक्यूज हैं उनको आप अच्छे से मास्टर करें, देखें और कोशिश करें कि क्वेश्चंस को सही करके आएं। थैंक यू।